created Skeptic, a tool that acts as an automated gate between the trained model and production. So what's the reason behind Skeptic? AutoML systems today only report metrics but doesn't share the underlying data. As a result, inflated scores reach production and models becomes impractical. Skeptic audits the data, repairs what it can, and remeasures. Here are the capabilities of Skeptic. It does three things. First, it exposes inflated accuracy. Second, it repairs broken data and produces an audit trail. Third, it escalates to a human. So if the model was accepted, but it failed a deterministic test created by a critic node, we will then flag it for the human to see. So now I'll be an in-depth view of our architecture. We have the data node which profiles the file, experiment node which uses the AutoGluon library to train and give us a leaderboard of models, a critic node that performs deterministic tests. Here we check for leakage, contamination, and imbalance data. We have the judge agent that reads the critic findings and then chooses his next path or decision accordingly. Lastly, we have a reporter node that also output us the results. And our judge agent here has access to 4 tools: run cleaning code, refit and recritic, accept model, and reject run. And that's all for our architecture. So this is a demo. So we'll be using the Agnes LM, Agnes 2.0 Flash. So the user can click on how the audit works, so you can have a brief overview of how what our product basically do. And the user can upload a CSV file. So in this case, I'll upload a sample dataset, the Titanic dataset with a leakage column. As you can see here, at the last column, here's a leakage column, survival hint score, which is a leakage column of the actual Y variable survive. And the user can also check the Y variable that they want. So in this case, it survive. Then I click confirm target, and I click run audit. It takes a bit of time. Yup. Okay, so once that is done, you're able to see the results after the agent has cleansed the dataset. So here we get to see things like critics findings, leaderboard, which is the top 3 models given to us by the AutoGluon library. You can get to see repairs applied, basically code that is executed by our agent. So in this case, our agent recognized that there's a leakage column, and then it decided to just drop it. You can also just download the number 1 ranked model by the AutoGluon library over here. You can also see the full audit report, which basically see the entire audit trial by our agent, like lab 1 and lab 2, and the justification, which is quite important because you are able to see what the agent have performed and also the reasons behind that action. And you get the things like cited evidence, as well as like the repairs applied, and also like the normal things like critics finding, leaderboard, and even like a brief summary of the dataset. You also have the option to just download the MD file, the report file. Yeah.